Hello, everyone. Welcome to our mini lesson for Vibrant Body and Abundant Life key number 10, your money flow. So, for those of you who are new to me in this community, I'm Tanya Penny, and my background is an occupational therapist, and I currently call myself a Vibrant Body and Abundant Life coach. And in a nutshell, I support people like you to heal their bodies, to heal really everything in their life that they are wanting to work on. So, relationships, money, passion, purpose, you name it. And actually, in my work, they're all connected. So any health breakdown you have is usually connected to one of those other areas, and sometimes all of them. So in a nutshell, that's what I help people to do. I help you to connect with your true self, accept and love all parts of you, really express and be who you are in the world, shift beliefs or fears that are holding you back, and receive abundance in all areas. So, welcome again to this mini lesson. I do a mini lesson on a key every month. And in today's mini lesson, I'm going to be sharing, I'm going to be sharing with you about your money blueprint, how money issues can show up in the body, as well as what blocks your money flow, plus a few tips to get started on shifting your money stuff. And then for those who want more support, you can find ways to do that below this audio and or video, depending on how you're viewing this, listening to this. So let's start with your money blueprint. So what is a money blueprint? So really, in a nutshell, your money blueprint is the beliefs that you hold about money, whether they are conscious or not. Beliefs about how you can make money, beliefs about, I'm going to go through a bunch of beliefs in a little bit. So, yeah. So these beliefs, where do they come from? A lot of people ask me that. So they come from a lot of different places. One, they come from what you saw, heard, and experienced while growing up in this lifetime. Okay. Mom, dad, culture, society, maybe even religion, okay? They also come from past lives. So whether you believe in past lives or not, that doesn't matter. Pretty much everyone's had past lives, and it's not important to know what they are. Just know that we had past lives and we brought forth a lot of beliefs from those past lives. Our beliefs also come from our ancestors. They get passed down in our DNA. And then lastly, our money blueprint can also include things that your soul, how do I say this? Experiences that your soul wanted you to have, signed up or wanted you to have in this lifetime so that you could evolve and grow. Okay, so that's all. Can also be a piece of your money, what I call your money blueprint. So, how do money issues? Next, I'm going to go to how do money issues show up in your body, mind. So, if you have money issues, you can experience anxiety, of course, depression, excess weight can be caused by money issues, sleep problems, and another common one is back problems. Now, I'm just touching on a few of the common ones, and not everyone who has money issues will have these, but many people do. And I'm actually going to be teaching a healing workshop this month on healing your back issues. And so we'll also be talking about how money is related to that. I'll go into that in more depth in that, and you can find details about that below as well. Okay, what's next? So I want to go through some common money blocks. Things that block you from giving, receiving money. So a lot of times when we think about money, we just think about receiving it. But there's also, with everything in life, right, there's that give and receive flow. So let's start with what beliefs you might be holding, common beliefs people hold around money that could keep you from receiving more money. So beliefs around your self-worth, and what you believe you deserve. So a lot of people I work with have self-worth. They need a self-worth tune-up. Yeah, so that can be a big one for a lot of people. It's not thinking you're worthy of or deserving of money. That can hold you back from receiving more of it. Believing that money is bad or evil, or that receiving money is greedy, bad, or evil. A lot of people hold like that it's not spiritual or enlightened to receive money. It's greedy to want more. That's another really common one a lot of my people seem to have. Beliefs that there's never enough, you can't make more, you can't manage money. Those are some real common ones that I experienced. I heard all the time growing up, never enough money, can't make more doing what I do. And a big one for women, men maybe too, but I hear this more with women. I had this one is I can't manage money. I can only spend it. I heard my dad say that about women all the time growing up. So yeah, our beliefs are really powerful, you guys. Those of you who've been with me for a while have heard me talk about this before, I'm sure. But what you believe is going to affect the actions you take every day or not take. It's also going to affect what you are willing to attract or receive into your life or not. So yeah, the work around beliefs is really big when you're working with me. And of course, we have to become aware of those beliefs first. Another common block is when we shame, blame towards ourselves. We have shame and blame towards ourselves. It could be towards other people too, but typically towards ourselves around our current money issues or past, what we did in the past or didn't do in the past around money. If you continue to hold on to that shame and blame, that can hold you back from receiving more money. It can keep you stuck in similar money patterns. Okay, so I'm going to talk about in a little bit more about that acceptance that we need. A lot of us might also experience, some of us might experience guilt around having money, especially if family doesn't have money or as much as you have, or your neighbors or your friends. You can have guilt around having money, and that can block you from receiving more. You might also be one of those people that you make enough money, more than enough, but things happen and you tend to give it away, lose it, an unexpected bill comes in. There's lots of ways that we can give away or quote unquote lose money if we feel guilt around having it. And again, a lot of people I work with, we're not aware that we have these beliefs. We're not aware of it. So here are some things some get started things that you can do. One of my big tools that I teach in all of my programs is write and reflect, because we really do need awareness of what the underlying quote unquote problem is before we can change it. And when I say awareness, I want to also put in there awareness with compassion and curiosity, right? A compassion, because anytime we beat ourselves up for something, make it wrong, judge it as wrong, we're likely going to stay stuck in it, and we're not going to really want to look at it enough to change it. So becoming aware, it's really important. So reflect and write is what I call it. So here are a few questions you want to reflect and write on. One is, what did you see, hear, or experience growing up around money? And again, we're not blaming anyone, not blaming our parents, our culture, our society. It just is, right? Many of us, this really is a culture of scarcity and lack. It really breeds that in this lifetime for many of us. We grew up in that. So we're not blaming anyone. We're just getting curious about what is it that I heard, saw, and or experienced growing up that might be impacting my current money blueprint. Because here's the awesome thing, you guys. Your money blueprint is not set in stone. Many of you, as I said before, your soul chose to have certain money experiences, whether it was bankruptcy, whether it was having a ton of debt and paying it off. And you might currently be in one of those experiences right now. So to not judge it as bad, remember that your soul probably asked for you to have this experience for many reasons. One of them is that you could heal it on a deeper layer and release it so you don't have to experience it again in the next lifetime. Okay? But there's lots of reasons we can have the experiences we're having. But in a nutshell, they're to learn and grow, to evolve. Okay. Question number 2. What is your current money reality? And again, let's look at this with compassion and curiosity. So your current money reality, like how do you make money? Do you have trouble looking at your numbers? Do you never have enough money? Because if you don't, that's a belief that you hold, likely. Are you always giving it away, right, to other people? Do you always have unexpected bills coming in? So really getting curious about what is my current money reality? Because these are the ways that we're going to find what the beliefs are that we hold, both at looking at our past and also your current money reality. Those are 2 ways that we discover what beliefs we hold. And then once we discover those beliefs, we can work on shifting those. So once you have reflected on those 2 questions, then you want to ask yourself, now what beliefs might I hold about money, making money, receiving and or spending money, given my past and my current money reality? And then you want to write those beliefs down. So again, I gave you a few earlier. Money is bad or evil. Did you hear that growing up? I'm not worthy of more money. I don't deserve more money. I have to work really hard to earn it. I never have enough. I barely make ends meet. Those are some common ones. I can't manage it. So write those down, and then what I have all my clients do and everyone in my programs is you want to then write an opposite truth for each of the quote-unquote limiting money belief that you're holding, whether you believe it or not right now. So if you had a belief that money is bad or evil, the opposite might be money is good. It can help me do a lot of good things in the world. Or I am worthy of more money. I'm worthy of an abundance of money. I deserve an abundance of money. I always have enough money. I always have more than enough. I always have an abundance. I'm easily growing and managing my money. Those are some opposite truths that you might write down and use, and there's going to be many more. One thing I want to add is a lot of people ask me about the law of attraction, and here's my take on it. For most of us, the law of attraction alone does not work. Because a lot of people will say, well, why do you want me to look at these negative beliefs? Why not? Why can't I just be positively affirming like the law of attraction says? Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal, you guys. And this goes for not just money, but every area of your life. If you're holding negative beliefs around money, health, healing, love, again, fill in the blank, whatever life area, today we're talking about money. You can affirm all day long, but you also have to, again, most of us work on shifting, rewiring those negative beliefs. Or your affirmations won't really work, or they won't work 100%. And you'll get frustrated and think you're doing something wrong, when really it's just that you've got these, for a lot of us, subconscious, unconscious beliefs that are holding you back from making the changes, right? From changing your behavior. And we know that our behaviors and actions are run by our beliefs, our emotions and our beliefs. So so once you have these quote unquote negative self-limiting beliefs and the opposite truths, you can work on shifting those in a couple ways. One of the big ways is to use a guided therapeutic meditation practice. For those of you in my programs, you get specific practices around money, this key for this month. And for those of you in my free community, I did put up a sample money practice that you can use this month. And then, of course, if you would like to have it all the time and receive more support from me, the audio lessons, live class, all that stuff related to money, you can do that by joining me for the Vibrant Body and Abundant Life Mastery Program. Again, details below. So another tip is that to write and speak and affirm the opposite positive truths, your desires around money and abundance on a daily basis. Right? So again, we can do that in the guided meditation practices. We can also do that just on our own by visualizing, affirming, writing it down. The more that we do that, the more we focus on what we want as we continue to be aware of and shift those negative beliefs, the faster we will be able to rewire our mind, our brain, right? And those subconscious, unconscious, or conscious beliefs around money. Another thing I found that's really helped is having, again, I'm going to talk about shame, blame, and guilt, acceptance around your past or current money issues. Okay, what you did or didn't do in the past, currently, really having a lot of acceptance for yourself around that. Not beating yourself up, not judging yourself, blaming, shaming yourself. So again, being able to release those emotions of shame, blame, and guilt, and having that acceptance, right, for yourself and your situations. Again, the guided practices can help you to do that. I have people in my program, we go through other tips and tools to do that as well, okay? And then lastly, I just want to mention gratitude. Having gratitude for what you do have, and in this case, money. Right? What money do you have? Having gratitude for it as it flows into you, whether it's 50 cents or $500. For everything that comes in, having gratitude, saying thank you, universe, thank you, higher levels, whatever you call your something bigger. Thank you for this abundance. Because anything you receive, I don't remember who said it, but there's a quote, how can you receive more if you're not grateful for what you have, is the gist of it. So really practicing that every time money comes in, saying thank you and being grateful for it, no matter how much it is. And it might show up in other ways too, material ways, not just cold hard cash, right? So really the practice of gratitude for everything, not just money. Yeah, even the things that are quote unquote bad, right? So if you're in a money breakdown right now, it's even having gratitude and saying, wow, okay, what is this teaching me? What am I learning from this? And I know that I have the power to shift it. Okay, I know I have the power to shift it. I just need the tools and support to do that, right? And the wisdom. All right, let's see if there's anything else I want to add in this mini lesson. I'm feeling it's pretty complete right now. So again, progress, not perfection, right? Really being gentle with yourself when you're healing anything in your life, including money. And if you would like more support, I'd love to be that person for you. I myself I teach about money as one of the keys because I found that to be a big piece that I had to go through for healing myself, my body, my anxiety, depression. Yeah, it's most of us struggle with money issues, and I'm included. That's how I can teach about it. So you can find options for receiving more support from me below. And yeah, if there's somebody that you think would benefit from this message, feel free to pass it on. Pass on this mini lesson and share the love, the hope, the power. My goal is really to empower you, to teach you that you can shift and heal anything in your life, and that whatever it is you're experiencing, whatever breakdown, it's not because you did something wrong. And you definitely have the power and capability to heal it in this lifetime, for sure. So sending you lots of love and courage and grace to move through whatever you're going through right now, and to walk your path, to take that healing journey that you're on, to continue that. And may you find the support and the tools that you need. All right, bye for now. Hope to see you soon.